revelations of incredible horrors that will terrify you with their brutal reality.
Hello. How are you?
All righty. So here we are. We're reviewing a trailer called Jersey. I just want to say off the top, I don't know anything about sports. I'm just going to say it. So this apparently is a sports film, as we discovered when we saw this trailer, and so I'm not making any apologies for the fact I know nothing about sports.
Well, I'm not a big sports guy myself, but I know nothing about this sport, which is cricket, which is obviously a huge game in India. We know that it is like baseball times 100 or something. Mm-hmm. So it's a big sport, and they're very proud of the cricketers, and they're really into it. And this is about a guy who rejoins in his 30s, rejoins the cricket team for family reasons, and I know that much. So let's take a look at this film. This is the Hindu language version of the brand new one, for a remake of the 2019 Telugu language film of the same name and the same director. And
it's interesting that they remade it 2 years later. It just seems like they made one and then they did it again, which is very strange.
Will it be interesting to figure out why that was? Maybe it was very popular, but they wanted to get out to the Hindu crowd or something. Yeah. I'm not sure.
All right, let's see what it looks like.
Yes.
विद्या, किट्टू के लिए बर्थडे गिफ्ट लेना है।
टीवी के पास करंट बिल के 100 रुपीस रखे। आज भी पे नहीं किया ना तो कट कर देंगे।
किट्टू ने आज तक कभी कुछ नहीं मांगा मुझसे। मुझे 500 रुपए चाहिए विद्या।
वो जितना मांग रहा है उतनी कमाई है नहीं।
मुझे पता है तुम्हारे अकाउंट में।
पता है? ठीक है, नहीं देना मुझे।
पापा।
किट्टू ओए, प्रैक्टिस के बाद किसी का बर्थडे गिफ्ट भी तो लेना है।
सच में जर्सी खरीद के दोगे ना पापा? प्रॉमिस हो गया, देख लो। अब आप प्रॉमिस तोड़ नहीं सकते, चांस ही नहीं है।
पैसे चाहिए थे यार। उसने जर्सी मांगी है मुझसे, 500 दिए।
अपने घर में अपनी बीवी से चोरी कर रहे हो तुम। हर रोज लगता है कि इससे ज्यादा नहीं गिर सकते तुम, बट यू प्रूव मी रॉन्ग एवरी सिंगल टाइम। ऐसे देखती हूँ ना तो सब लगता है कि मेरी वजह से हुआ। यू लिसनिंग टू मी? मेरी तरफ देखो एटलीस्ट।
I felt like that.
कभी एक बढ़िया क्रिकेट प्लेयर और अब एक लूजर।
एक असिस्टेंट कोच की जगह खाली है क्लब में।
वो ग्राउंड छूट गया सर।
छोड़ा नहीं, भागा था तू वहां से। आखिरी बार खुश तभी देखा था मैंने तुझे।
नूर न रुखते सावी न मुख दे के अग बन गया।
मैंने अपने पूरे करियर में तुझसे बेहतर बैट्समैन नहीं देखा। तेरी जगह तो टीम इंडिया में थी।
तुम कितनी भी कोशिश कर लो, अब कुछ नहीं होने वाला। You had your chance and it's over now.
मेरा सबसे बड़ा डर जानती है, जी मैं यूं ही रह गया ना तो वो भी मुझे वैसे ही देखेगा जैसे बाकी सब देखते हैं। उसकी नजरों में से एक कतरा भी कम मैं होने नहीं देंगे विद्या।
It's time for you to decide. तुमको लाइफ में क्या चाहिए? And if you choose cricket, हम तुम्हारे साथ नहीं रहेंगे।
Ooh.
The man is always going to choose cricket.
Well,
that just was going to happen.
It looks like he's my take with some of the English that I could understand is it's a family drama. They don't have a lot of money. He wants to do something for his son, and his wife is upset because they obviously need money to live and buy food, and he's trying to get this. I'm guessing jersey, which are probably very expensive. Sports jerseys are. Yeah. And so he gets back into the game to try to make money, but there's all the internal family struggle that happens when you try to do something like that. That's
he
my
was
take.
originally a star cricketer, and then he's going back 10 years later.
Right.
So he gave up on it to probably, raise his family, and then now he just wants something for himself, it looks like. So, again, we're operating from, a little bit of a deficit, but it looks very commercial and a very Western sentiment.
Yes.
So I think this could do well in America because it's, very relatable. Even if cricket's kind of an odd game. I mean, you could remake this in America and have it be baseball.
True. And not knowing cricket, like you see the cricket's this huge sort of,
it's amazing looking. So strange.
Yeah. It's I don't know the game at all, but it's this big circular stadium, and he knocks the ball out of the park and wrecks a windshield. But
God damn it.
So it just looks very, like you said, Kathy, very commercial, very relatable, the family drama, and then
kissing in the rain. It's so romantic.
But there was another woman there, I think, in this, and maybe there's some sort of, sort of
groupie action.
That kind, exactly, getting kisses from the. So it looks really, beautifully done.
Very sentimental.
And, driving the cool motorcycle through town and having a relationship with his son. So again, it was a film that was very popular a few years ago, and it's interesting that 2 years later they're doing it in a different language.
Well, and this is bad pronunciation, but the director Gowtam Tinnanuri,
I think that's what it is.
He originally made the film in Telugu, and then he wanted to remake it as a Hindi film. So the same director remade his own film in a different language, which is interesting.
Yeah,
I don't think I don't know if that's ever happened in America, has it?
Well,
I know the same director has remade some films.
No, I mean, I know that there's
Insomnia it wasn't the same director, or was it?
Insomnia was a different director.
That was Chris Nolan.
Right. But I know, way back in the 30s, the same time they made the Bela Lugosi Dracula, they made the Spanish language Dracula at night using the same sets, but a different director and different stars, obviously, because of a different language. So there is these but this is 2 years later to do the same movie again.
Very strange. I would like to know more about that. If you guys know about the backstory on that, we looked around a little bit, but there's not a ton that we could find about the why they'd remake a film so soon after the last one. I guess it was a pretty big hit, so they wanted to have it in a different language and reach a broader audience.
Because here in the U.S., it's that you do the sequels, make the same, or you can make Ghostbusters 25 different times, but it's usually a few years in between.
It's called a reboot.
Yeah, lots of reboots,
right.
But usually not with the same director or same people making the movie. So it's fascinating, but it's coming out New Year's Eve, so I'm sure it'll be very popular. And please let us know your take on this film and why they remade it 2 years later. That's curious.
Yeah, I'd like to hear from you guys. So
yes.
All right. There it is. Jersey. Very interesting. Another referral from commenters about another cool Indian film. So here we go.
We have a million referrals, but keep them coming. And we're trying to branch out. We usually don't touch sports films at all, but this is one it seems popular, so why not give it a shot? So
exactly.
So thanks everybody. Don't forget to like. You. I know you'll comment, but like us too.
Make sure and like and subscribe.
All right, everybody. Thanks. See you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
The Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters.